Hello and welcome to yet another video here on the YouTube channel SDF Wargaming Studio. My name is Andreas Norwegian Viking and this is our unboxing of the hired guns for Necromunda by Forgeworld. So let's have a look at these three lovely miniatures under the hard cam now. Alright, so welcome back to this unboxing of the Necromunda hired guns made by Forgeworld. So these are three miniatures you can hire into any type of gang of your choice when playing either match games or indeed if you're playing a campaign. So what I found interesting is the little booklet that comes with this box. It is basically bit of stuff about how you go about hiring hired guns. It's stat cards for all three miniatures. They have names, and then of course you have a bit of backstory for all the three characters. Also say creatures. Well, one of them looks like a creature, so I think that's fair. So looking at the actual miniatures themselves, because these looked great at the photo. I didn't have a good look at them before ordering them because I knew I wanted them, but then again it will be grand to see them in all their detail. So you get 3 bodies, 3 bases and 2 sprues of weapons. So the weapons are not interchangeable, they are part of the miniature itself. So having a look at the first one, which should be called Scorn. So for me, this is kind of a polarizing miniature, if I can get it to focus, because I feel like, well, the style of Necromunda has always been like this, but, and there's a big but behind this, but I feel like stiletto heeled combat boots and using a good word for it, breastplates, and the general enhanced female attributes of a model isn't really in style anymore, if you know what I mean. I think this model is wonderful. It has a glorious amount of detail. I think the face sculpt is absolutely stunning. But I think they could have saved themselves a bit of bother. Well, I don't know how much backlash Forgeworld is getting for this model, but I feel, well, they didn't get much for the Escher miniatures, although a little. I feel like I don't want this miniature to look like this. I want boots, and the rest is fine. But it does have slightly elevated female attributes that, yeah. So tell me if I'm wrong in the comments. It's my opinion, so how could I be wrong? It's my own personal opinion, but do tell me what you think about this particular model from the kit and what your stance is on it. Now, going to the next model, we have Mad Dog Mono. So this is it's a cool miniature, has lots of cool detail, lots of scuffing on the armour, lots of pouches and belts, interesting looking mask, canister on the back there as well. Severe lack of mold lines, which is good, some flash, but that's not horrible to remove. All models come with some kind of flash, that is, unless they have been 3D printed straight out the press. More on that in a future video about Fabled Realms. And yeah, we have a weapon sprue. So the weapons are for different kind of characters. I think this polearm is for Mad Dog Mono, and this one as well, the stubber in the middle. This one is for Grub Targeson, the long gun there. And then you also have the serrated knife is for Grub, and the stiletto knife is for Yolanda. So that's all the weapon sprues. And speaking of Mr. Grub, we have his miniature here, and he looks very hunched over, but I do find the detail on his face very, very fine indeed. Really enjoy this miniature. He has a bedroll on his back, looks like a scrounger, and has a bionic leg as well. So yeah, I like all 3 miniatures, although one of them I would like to have changed a bit. So that's it for this unboxing of the Scum for Necromunda. Well, not Scum, Hired Guns, sorry. So tell me in the comments below what you think about these miniatures, and yeah, please like, share and subscribe to the video as well. Please consider supporting us on Patreon using the link in the description below, and as ever, support your hobby.